what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at the Transformers. Well, we're doing an opening video for the Cyberverse, because I don't want to say that full name because it's kind of weird. It is the Deluxe class Megatron. Yes, I decided to pick another one of these up. Yeah, Megatron was the only one that was there that wasn't Shockwave. I already have the Shockwave, so no sense in picking that one up again. But I decided, hey, let's go ahead and try out the Megatron, because I've got a couple of these now. And I'm going to cut it from the bottom here. This is not a review, this is just an opening, and people get confused. Why do you call these, or why do you have to insist on calling these not reviews? Because oh, there's that little white paper sheet. I don't know why this is so tricky to pop up, and oh, there we go. And the reason why is because I have not messed with the toy long enough to really actually critique the toy. You know, this is just kind of a reaction type thing. Even though it was really tricky to get this open for some reason. So let's go ahead and close that back up just for right now. Put it off to the side. Instructions, because we kind of need that. It even shows how to do that Ultra Class Megatron or Ultimate Class Megatron thing. But yeah, we can just open that up and we can bring this out. It's also got that cool kind of backdrop thing, but there's the Megatron. There's also the Mac Adams torso. So now I've got a couple of pieces that can attach to this, but I don't really have the full set. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But until then, there's Megatron's fusion cannon. It feels kind of small, but he's also a deluxe class figure, so I guess there's a reason for that. He's got some flare effect pieces. Now, I thought that this was just going to wrap around a peg on this side, but now they're two separate pieces that it's got a peg on both sides of this. Let me try and zoom in. It's got a peg on both sides of this that should go around this. Kind of tricky because it goes in alignment to that, but there we go. Now you got a blast effect. I'm sorry that went off camera for a second there. But you do have a blast effect now. And then now for Megatron, they always try to really overlap these things. And he feels very small. Kind of reminds me of some of the older Robots in Disguise Warrior class toys. Especially with, I guess, Megatronus. There we go. I got the arms. Trying to get the legs out. There we go. There we are. There's Megatron out of his packaging, and a little loose on some of the joints, especially in the legs. Let's see, the arms are tight enough, so that's good. A little too tight there, but not too bad. His head's loose, but that's not usually a problem, unless it bobbles around. But otherwise, it should be fine. There's the back. I kind of like how the back collapses like this. I mean, sure, it's not perfect, but the amount of stuff going into that, it's not so bad. So yeah, I'll try to zoom out a little bit more than that. It has a foot tilt. Doesn't have much going for feet, though, now does it? But yeah, it's kind of a weird-looking Megatron. I feel these are kind of weird, too, but, you know, not so bad. He does come with his giant fusion cannon that plugs in like so. I would have preferred it a little more higher up, but still not so bad. And with the pegs on the side, you can go ahead and bring up the arms, and you can plug them in like so. Have that blast effect if you want. But of course, I don't know anyone who's going to display it like that. I only know people who are going to display it on the side like so, because that is the right way. And it's got the blast effect that we talked about previously, which looks alright. Not really the best thing. This isn't really the best Megatron to come out. Oh, and you also have these little missile things that can, you know, unattach if you want, which is pretty cool on that. But again, not really the best Megatron out there. It is cool for the Cyberverse line, even though it's not that big. But, you know, I'm okay with it. So let's go ahead and start up the transformation, shall we? Yes! Alright, so we took off the fusion cannon, and now we have to take off these little side pod things. And for some reason, they show the blast effect, which you can plug onto here. So I guess the blast effect has some storage. I didn't even know about that. But it's on the instructions, so it's kind of weird. Alright, so bring out the arms like so. There's a couple of hinges that allow that. And then there should be a couple of panels that open up from the sides here. It's kind of an involved transformation, I think. I could be mistaken about that. But bring up the arms like that. That just popped right out. Yeah, that is a warped ball joint. Wow. There's some ridges in that don't really allow it to do what it's supposed to do. So hopefully it doesn't affect the transformation too much. I'm able to rotate that, but wow, that was weird. Like, there's some cut gaps in that for some reason. Then now he's like, I am the hero. I am your savior. Ha ha. Anyways, these fold down like so. And then the whole arm system will come up like that. And will somehow, I guess... Oh, they do snap into place. There's tabs on the hand. And now that just looks kind of weird. It looks like Megatron's kind of trying to do the Macarena, but got stuck partway through. Alright. So now the backpack. The backpack comes up, and then you turn the something around. It looks like, yeah, the upper torso here. And it looks like there's a small peg in there for this to plug in. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so now we got that. Let's see. Flip these out like so, and then inside you're going to do what? Oh, no. You're going to flip this around. And then everything is going to collapse onto here. And these are supposed to tab onto the side like so. Again, very involved transformation because all that forms from the back. It's kind of cool how that works. Okay, so now that we have that, it shows that you're supposed to do something with the legs. But it doesn't really clarify. I think you're supposed to rotate them completely around. Although it just looks kind of weird. But that doesn't make sense either because it doesn't show the legs like that. So, I don't know what the step is asking me to do. It's like, swing out the legs, but, you know, because it highlights the legs, but it's only showing the feet. So, I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to straighten out the feet and they just counted it as a step? I don't know. To show these open up, and then these collapse into here. Like so, I think. Do they go in further than that? No, they don't. Okay, so they only go up to there. Let's see. So now that we have this, we're going to do something. It shows that you're supposed to... Oh, yeah, you are supposed to swing these around like that. Okay, and then this comes around. It's very confusing instructions, but you're supposed to rotate those around. And then there's a secondary joint at the knee that swings these around. And then these will tab together somehow, like so. And that should be about everything on the tank. It's a weird turtly tank. I can see this as his old Cybertronian form. Because I know that in, I think, the IDW comics, for the Earthrise stuff, or the Siege stuff, his tank form just didn't have the turret. So... let's see, and then obviously this will form the cannon, and then you can plug this onto here, or of course you can plug that onto the back, because apparently that's just a thing that can happen, but we're going to plug that onto the front, and there is the Megatron, there's the tank. It looks pretty good. I kind of like this. A very nice shell at the top. You know, it's a little open from the bottom, but considering this is a Cyberverse toy, it really could have been worse. Yeah, I definitely do like this. Oh, that's the wheel there. Huh. I thought that was an extra hinge for the head, but that didn't make sense to me. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all this fun. Do that, and I will see you guys next time.